Oh God. Who's slamming our ass cheeks like Mankind slams into the announcer table at Hell in the Cell this time? Well, either way, in the last episode, if you missed it, I recommend you do go check it out in the description. We played Sparta Prague in our third Europa League matchup. We won it comfortably 4-0, and there are arguments that Sparta Prague should have gotten a bit more out of the game than they actually did, as they created some nice and tasty chances out. But that wasn't the case, and the final whistle went to us. We opted for a 4-2-3-1 to kick things off, and we got off to a flying start. Leonardo Yajoa managed to put us through with some nice link-up play between him, Politano, and Gary Hooper. However, it was short-lived as Nicholas Frey gave away a penalty only 2 minutes later, and Inter managed to convert said penalty. Half-time came and went, and things were pretty even. It was still 1 apiece. Milan made 2 changes at half-time, and it was only 20 seconds into that second half that they managed to go 2-1 up in the game. From there, it was too much for us to handle, and we ended up losing 4-1. Inter taking the victory. And a very sore butt and a sour taste was left in my mouth. I was very, very salty. Today we're up against Chievo and Cagliari, 2 games that we should be banking maximum points from. We're in need of a spell of form because we've had some rocky performances as of recent, and we're looking to bounce back after what was an incredible opening to the campaign. Our first match of the episode was against Chievo. We were reverting back to our familiar 4-2-3-1 formation and tactics, and since we were home for the occasion, it should have been a piece of cake. It was looking like a fairly even matchup as Sassuolo and Chievo exchanged blows in the game. However, it was Sassuolo who prevailed and looked to be far more clinical in the matchup. It was some scrappy play that gave us the lead in the end, Federico Ricci latching on and clinically finishing the first goal of the afternoon. The little magician then made a solo run down the right flank and crossed a low and hard ball into the middle, hoping for someone to get on the end of it, and who else gets to the end of it but Gary damn Hooper. The pair then linked up one more time a few minutes from the end of the game in an almost mirror move that put us 3-0 up and took away all 3 points. So, our game against Cagliari are away from home. Jeremy Morel is going to have to come in as Peluso is suspended. Duncan's also picked up a knock from the previous game, I believe it was, and he will not be match fit for this matchup, so Pellegrini's coming in. We also got Nicholas Frey returning after his suspension as he got too many yellow cards. So going into this one, I'm just going to play a normal tempo, standard structure, and retain the possession. Right, they are playing a very narrow formation, so hopefully our wingers will be able to exploit them and get quite a lot out of this matchup. I'm going to make sure that Marco Sal's in the game. We've also got Marco Borriello up top. I'm going to make sure Isla's march, because their width is mainly going to come from their fullbacks who are looking to overlap if they do have many opportunities. The assistants asked me to turn the midfielders on their weaker foot, but I don't really want to overload them with too many instructions, especially right at the start. I'm just going to leave it as it is, actually. To go with, I want you to pick up from where you last left off. That's actually, you've gone really well. And now I'm just going to individually give them something positive to talk about so we can get a few more pumped up. That didn't go well. I've made things slightly worse as it is. I think I'm going to abandon ship and just head into the game, to be honest. Comes back inside, Magnanelli. Finds Pellegrini in acres of space. What's he going to do? He's got a bit of a heavy touch there. Doesn't make the most of it, but we do have the ball back. Politano overlaps. Looking to hit the ball in. It's not a great cross in the end, but we are in control so far. Finds Ricci. Pellegrini goes for a long shot and it's hit the bar. What a statement from him, giving me reasons to put him in the starting lineup. Definitely would have had to reconsider that had he managed to score it, but very good intentions from him. Pellegrini again moving forward. Ricci tries to put the ball in the middle. Bruno Alves gets a long clearance. Oh, is this where Cagliari hit me on the counter-attack? No, Acerbi does a great defensive job. Now, if you're wondering why I sound very soft and like I'm drugged up, well, I might have to change that. Have Cagliari managed to make something here, but they don't, fortunately enough. Well, we won the last game, so it's another 3 points in the bag. We're currently sitting in 5th position. I'm pretty confident about this game. We're off to a good start. We should realistically win it. We are the favourites. We've got a much better team than them. And it is definitely not because it's very late at night. I want to be wary of my neighbours and most of all my scary girlfriend. I'm actually going to ask them to whip the crosses in. I think we need to be a bit more... We need to make sure these crosses are coming in before the defence can set themselves up, I suppose, and try and put something a little bit more power on it, because Bruno Alves is going to win those headers all day long. The guy is a machine in the air. And the width is definitely in our favour, and it's definitely something we need to be making the most of in this matchup, simply because we are in a place where they are playing a very narrow central formation. They're clearly just looking for counter-attacks, and we're very much in control. And it's probably where we excel at, especially since that's the formation we're playing. We use the left-hand flank a lot, and that's probably where we're going to work the best. So I'm actually going to ask them to exploit the left flank. I think we're playing a little bit too slow as well, and I want to hit those early crosses. So whereas I was going for a few less instructions, could have ended up very, very hairy there. I'm actually going to tell them to be a bit more specific, because I think that's definitely an area of weakness for Cagliari. So right, here comes Nicholas Frey. Sensi finds the ball, he gives it to Magnanelli. Pellegrini, the midfield partnership trio of those. Ricci finds the ball in the middle. It's a nice attempt from him. I love the play there. Nicholas Frey, instead of going for the cross right in the centre, gives it to the near post to Ricci, who's completely unmarked and almost puts it past the keeper. But this isn't FIFA. Near post ain't OP. Oh, he's absolutely done him with the eyes there. Tries to get the ball in. It's not the best of crosses. However, Magnanelli does win the aerial battle, and Sensi calmly plays it out to Nicholas Frey. He's got so much space over there in the actual right-hand side of the pitch. The ball is headed out. Pellegrini's picked up scrap. So they're going to try one more time. It looks like they are. Nicholas Frey goes to Pellegrini on the edge of the box. This time it's deflected just wide. Politano on the left, exploiting the flank like I asked him to. Finds Gary Hooper, who nods it on. Oh, Ricci. The ball finds its way into the edge of the box. Sensi with the muscles there to bonk him out on the way. Bonk him? Last kick of the game. Please don't be one that I regret. Bruno Alves again. He's going to definitely score at some point. And that looks like the half-time whistle. And I'm happy with what's going on out there. I think that we weren't too bad, but we could have been a lot more clinical. We've been very unlucky. Their defence have been very good. Their goalkeeper's been very good. I'm going to put Sensi to an attacking duty. So I'm actually going to slow the game down. I think that what we've done has been good, and I just don't want this to be a game like we had against Atalanta, who, despite how many chances we had, we just couldn't score. So I've actually asked them to go narrow. I've asked them to play narrow, exploit the middle, see if we can actually make something happen there. And I've also asked them to hit the overlap. So I want my midfield to kind of start creating the chances, and if we can't find our way through the middle, we'll like play the ball out towards the wing. And what I'm hoping that will kind of do is compress their whole team in towards the middle, and that will maybe unlock the channel on the overlap in those left and right hand sides of the pitch. Keep calm. Drink some tea. Oh, that tastes absolutely terrible. I'm not really a tea person. I've got some like herbal tea to help me sleep. It's pretty cold now. Been playing FM and trying to get this video out for you guys, so it's not the most drinkable of teas, but keep calm and drink tea regardless. Come on, remember, what would the mug do? Keep calm and drink tea. Still tastes absolutely dreadful. Oh god, I need to stop drinking that. I've got some orange juice though. It's like some Tesco juice carton thing. Oh yeah, I bet you enjoyed that slurp. I bet you enjoy it when I slurp you. What? Who said that? Remain calm. Keep calm and drink tea. Do not get overzealous. Leave the instructions alone. Don't make my hair fall out. God, I'm already thinning as it is. But they made two changes. João Pedro is an attacking midfielder. I want to make sure he's closed down. I'm actually okay with the other substitution, so we'll leave it as is. Maybe they'll respond better to my calming voice. We won the first game. Pellegrini almost gets the deflected goal. Maybe we need to up the tempo again, run at the defence and be a bit more direct. We just need to be a bit more aggressive, I think. Maybe we're just not putting enough pressure on them. We've got a lot on the time on the ball. We've got our chances. We're just... Maybe if we up the tempo and just in general be a bit more savvy about our chances, could unlock the game. But not if Stefano Sensi is offside. Encourage. Let's give him a little pep talk, see if it works. Sensi with a header, it's not enough power on it. Keep calm. Drink tea. Oh, Cagliari have made another substitution. It is a central midfielder. I'm not too bothered about that. I think maybe we need to make a change ourselves. I'm actually going to go with 2 strikers. Again, it's one of those situations I don't think there's any point in having a defensive midfielder. They're not really having many chances. Joe is coming on. Gary Hooper's going to assist him up top. He's not been particularly great today, which is really annoying because he scored 2 goals in the last game. Why does he always do that? He's so hot and then so cold. Why is he? Has he been listening to too much Katy Perry or something? Keep calm, drink tea. Oh, Leonardo Ujo is on the pitch. We're going to score, I can feel it. Politano goes for the shot! God, I hope my girlfriend didn't hear that. I would be in serious trouble. She's already grumpy at me. We move up to 4th place. What I tell you, keep calm, drink tea. Gary Hooper finds Sensi. Nice little quick passing there, and it can... Oh my God, Politano! Hold the phone! The scissor kick, first time volley. My goodness, that is... We have scored some great goals so far in this series, but that is definitely taking the biscuit. Tell you what, I could use some biscuits for this tea. Oh, it's going to make me vom. Right, I don't want what happens against Atalanta where we just concede straight away from their first opportunity. Sensi crosses the ball in, is punched up. Politano finds the loose ball. Oh no, don't, please do not do this to me. Oh, thank God, Acerbi deals with it. Oh, Marcelo Trotter's scored. Our little boy who's on loan. Sensi! Keep calm and drink tea. Stefano Sensi with an absolute peach of a free kick. Sensi has pretty much secured the victory for us. Who should I bring on? Lecture? Let's bring on Lecture, just because I want to give him some game time. I think I'm also going to bring on Mazzatelli. And I'm so impressed with that free kick, I'm actually going to take Sensi straight off. What a peach of a goal. But I'm going to swap Pellegrini Mazzatelli's roles over. Here's a little question for you. I love asking... Oh, no. Okay, it's alright. Keep calm and drink tea. What do you like to do when you're playing Football Manager? Do you like drinking some tea? Do you like to play other games while you play it? I know that the boys, like Sam and Bobby and all them, they used to play like Geometry Wars and other little games while they're playing Football Manager. Although when they're doing a network save, you've got to wait for other people to finish up doing what they're doing. So I guess that makes sense. But is there any like things or rituals you like doing whilst you play Football Manager? Whether it's listening to music, do you like watching real football? Just let me know in the comment section down below. I love having a discussion with you guys. If you ever want me to reply to a comment, I'll always reply to a comment. So just drop something down below right now. You never written a comment before? Sign into your account. Make sure you subscribe, by the way, and you like the video. Do those first before you comment. But leave me a comment. Tell me how your day's going. Tell me what you had for breakfast. Tell me who your crush is. I don't know. Whatever's going on in your life, let me know. Because right now, I'm trying to be quiet whilst playing Football Manager and drinking the world's worst tea. Now, I've just noticed we're 4th in the table. We're level on points with Napoli. We're only 2 behind Inter Milan and AC Milan, despite some of our rocky performances, although Inter and AC Milan both have to play. I think they might be playing each other. But we're ahead of Juventus. Oh, God, no. No. Oh, my God, Borriello. Wow. You just choked that big time. Can we tighten up, please? The game's not over. Might be talking about tea and breakfast, but Jesus, that doesn't mean you can fall asleep, boys. That's how we end up losing games to Atalanta. Oh, God. Almost an own goal there. But we're ahead of Juventus in the table. Who would have thought we'd be ahead of Juventus 11 games into the league table? Even Roma, 11th. Another one of our affiliate clubs are really underperforming in the league so far. What is this chance that Cagliari are having? If they were actually clinical, they could easily be at 2 apiece in this game. Going on a more structured... Oh my... Boys, you are toying with my emotions here, and it's too late at night, and I have too angry a girlfriend to be messing about with dropping 3 points here. And there it is, full time, 2-0 to Sassuolo. We have managed to get back-to-back wins for quite some time. Well done, boys. I'm impressed with your performance. Made it a little bit of a meal in the end, but either way, you played fantastic throughout the episode today, and I'm very happy to actually get some wins on the board because, well, there was a wave of thought that this is probably the end of the series because I was absolutely throwing it away, wasn't I? I was. Let's not beat around the bush. I was throwing it away. But we press on.